Welcome guys to the Garden of Eden. Today I'm going to show you guys exactly how to plant a fruit tree the proper way. Today we're going to plant a peach tree, specifically the Blushing Pearl peach tree. This is a columnar peach tree. If you don't have a lot of space left, like I don't, because I plant so many fruit trees, this grows vertically up. So it doesn't grow outwardly like the normal fruit tree does. This will grow vertically and you will have peaches that will grow on the main leader stem and the stems that are also extending upward. So this won't take up as much room. It grows up to 15 to 20 feet tall, 18 feet max, so close to 20 feet. I already dug out the hole for you guys. I want you guys to check out the hole I have here. Now, usually I go a lot wider, more like a quarter size rather than a dime, but since I don't have a lot of room to work with here, I went pretty deep, and I'm going to explain exactly why I like to go deep even with my fruit trees. So over here we have some organic matter that you throw underneath. You got some leaves in here, you got some branches. This is all going to go underneath. It's going to break up over time and supply those roots with the nutrients they need. So first I'm going to dump this inside. We're going to throw that all in there. It's going to break up over time. That's the secret, guys. This is exactly what you guys want to do. I also have cherry branches, for my cherry tree I cut up. Very good firewood. I always save these for firewood and to throw underneath the hole that I dug out for my fruit trees. That's going to break up over time. I have some organic potting soil mix from Home Depot. It doesn't have to be amazing potting soil, fellas. Don't spend a ton of money, because you're still going to mix in the dirt that you have from the ground, mix in with a little bit of the potting soil as well. I like to do a 50-50 mixture. You don't just want to use straight up potting soil. I'm going to explain why. You want your roots to get used to the dirt that you have. So I have more clay-like soil. I want my roots to get used to that clay-like soil. I don't want it to be easy for the roots, because you can see how soft this soil is. So when you have clay soil like I do, and the tree roots adjust to the specific type of soil that you have, they're going to grow thicker roots. That's the whole purpose of mixing in the dirt that you already have. The tree gets very accustomed, they're very adaptable to the type of soil you have. So we're going to do a part mixture of the organic fertilizer soil. This soil has fertilizer in it. Okay, and I have my own fertilizer. I'll show you guys as well. Okay, I don't want to do too much. Okay, I like getting my hands dirty. I don't know about you guys. I don't have a vagina, so my hands always get dirty. Okay, we're going to throw that in there. Now, I have some bone meal and I have some blood meal. Very good for the roots. This contains phosphorus. This is for fruiting and for the bulbs of the fruit trees and your plants. So this will help with the fruiting process. I'm going to throw a good amount in there, nice handful. I'm going to mix it in the bottom and the top. We're going to use the blood meal as well, which has a lot of nitrogen, which is good for leaf growth and also for the root development. We're going to throw some in there. And we also have some fruit fertilizer. I like the Dr. Earth fertilizer. You guys can get whichever one you want. I think it's all the same. We're going to mix that in there, and I'm going to show you what this bad boy looks like. Let's look at the roots. This has been sitting for a while. I should have planted this a long time ago. I've been really busy. Look at those healthy roots, guys. I don't even want to touch it. I just leave it the way it is. I don't like messing with the roots. They will find their way, fellas. They will find the path that they have to go to. And ladies, I should say, not just fellas, to the ladies that are watching me. Okay, now, I like to plant it right up to here. You see that notch that every tree has? You want it to be just about where that notch is, maybe a little below it, but you don't want to be above it, okay? That's the perfect placement. I like pointing it towards the sun where the sunlight is the most, okay? That looks like it's perfect. We're going to dig that around. So I have that good potting soil mix in there. Now, I am going to mix in the dirt that was already in the ground. Okay, the clay-like soil that I have, I'm going to throw it in there, and then I'm going to mix in the potting mix I have in the bag with this dirt that was already in the ground. So we'll speed that up. We'll do this quickly for you guys. Simple, effective. It's never too late to start gardening. Start today, start now. I want you to see I also have some cantaloupe and some watermelon growing here. Wherever I can find room, I'm going to find room. This is the front yard. And fun fact, people back in the day, they actually used to grow fruit trees on their front lawns. But then the propaganda came, and the government was very smart with getting people to not be self-reliant and self-sufficient anymore. So they created the propaganda of basically showing people that a clean, open lawn, front lawn, meant that you were high status, that you had money, and that you were wealthy. So they came in and basically sold everyone that propaganda. Everyone went from having fruit trees on their front lawns to having an open front lawn. That's why you guys see a lot of front lawns without fruit trees now. It's usually just grass. People are too scared. Maybe they don't know, they're not educated. But I want to show you guys here. I have an apricot tree here. This is the Harcot apricot I planted last summer. Look how well that's doing in the full sunlight. And I also have the early blush apricot that's also doing really well in the front lawn because it gets so much sunlight here. And apricot seeds actually help cure cancer, for those of you that didn't know. You break open the seed. Look at our little friend Zara here, by the way. This is my helper. This is my little gardener. She's still getting used to the front lawn in the backyard. I rescued her, so she used to live that street life, that thug life, but she's not used to being here yet. Okay, so we're gonna keep mixing in the ground dirt with that potting mix, but definitely get yourselves some apricot trees. It's the seeds that are the most important and the most valuable. There's a book someone wrote about apricot seeds and the powerful effects they have in curing cancer, okay? In the Bible, interestingly enough, God tells us to eat the fruit with the seed. But we're taught, ever since we're children, to eat the fruit and spit out the seeds. I remember that one episode on Rugrats where he swallowed the watermelon seed. It scared me to death because it started growing inside of his entire digestive system. So it's all propaganda. It is all propaganda. You want to eat the seeds with the fruit. You're not going to die. The arsenic isn't going to kill you. That was just something the FDA used as propaganda to scare everyone because they don't want you healthy. Obviously, why would they want you healthy? They wouldn't make money off of you. Okay, so we have the ground soil. I'm going to put the rest of this bag I have over here for you. And I'm telling you, you want to water this every day. Even if you water it the day before and you think, nah, it's good, it's still moist, it's wet. Moist isn't good enough. I know that's good enough for your relationship with your wife. Moist is not good enough for me. It has to be wet. Every single day you have to wet it, make sure it's soaking wet. You have to baby these fruit trees. That's the secret, okay? We got some beautiful sunflowers here as well. I'm gonna add more of that blood meal on top, let it seep in down to the roots. We're gonna add more of that fruit fertilizer. We're gonna add more of this bone meal as well. We're gonna mix that all in there. You got the leaves down there. You got the branches that are gonna break up over time. This is going to be a beautiful peach tree. Beautiful. And I'll also make upcoming videos when this tree actually starts producing fruit. And you know the motto with the Garden of Eden. Everyone should know the motto with the Garden of Eden. Put out or get out. If this tree doesn't produce fruit, guess what? It's getting the fuck out. That's how we do it here. We're going to replace it with another one that does put out. Once everything is planted, water, guys. You want to water it for at least 5 minutes. Just leave the hose if you can, angled this way, and just let it sit for at least 5 minutes. It needs to get a really good water, and every day you want to water around it as well so the roots will reach out and go towards the water. And as you can see, I added a copper post here, which is going to create an electromagnetic field. I added the copper spiraling down on this bamboo stick. So we'll see if it works. Apparently, it should benefit the plant as well in the fruit tree. I saw it online, and we'll see how it does. I started adding that on a lot of my fruit trees, and there you guys go. We'll keep you updated every year. I'll record how this tree does every summer, and hopefully we'll get some delicious peaches on it. Take care, guys. Till next time.